Conservative and former police officer Brandon Tatum, in my opinion, is a despicable human being. But before I get into that and give you guys my breakdown, because I feel like I've had enough time to look at most of this Nolan Wells thing. And I'm not somebody that usually gets involved in cases like that because I see the play. And I'm going to break that down to you later in this video also. But I slept amazing last night. I feel great waking up, and I've been taking magnesium for 2 days. So anybody that's getting up there in age, I'm just putting it out there. And if you're having a hard time sleeping or relaxing before bed, try magnesium. We don't realize that a lot of us are missing magnesium out of our diet, but I woke up feeling great. I slept amazing. I had a really interesting dream last night, but anywho, that's just for my mature folks. Or, I mean, if you're younger and you want to take magnesium, it doesn't hurt anything. Try taking it and see what it does for you. But let's get into former Officer Tatum. So with this whole Nolan Wells thing, why he needed to get involved in this, I couldn't begin to tell you. What I see that Brandon is doing, he is going off of what social media, he's taking what social media is saying and what social media is trying to do with this case, which is make it a race issue, because we're seeing race. When those pictures go up on the screen, we see white kids, we see one black kid. Our psyche is like, oh, that looks really crazy. Those white kids must be guilty, given the nature of it. And his parents, Nolan Wells' parents, obviously they know that he has a very diverse friend group, so they're not accusing the friends. They just want answers. And I'm somebody that can empathize with that, because my brother had his life taken from him in 2022, and we still do not have any answers to what happened to my brother. I actually, 2 weeks ago, I emailed the detective that's on his case. I have not heard back from that guy, and I've been on top of it. I've been keeping in contact with these people. For whatever reason, this guy did not reach back out to me, so I get it. And not only that, I have a son. These people just want to know the answers for their son. Officer Tatum is taking what people are saying online and making it into a race thing. I don't know why that guy feels like he is the face of not just interracial couples, because he feels like he has a voice in this because he's in an interracial relationship. But bruh, that's just like the bare minimum. Like who cares about something like that? And not only that, it seems like he always has to cape for white people. And what is interesting to me with this one is there's so many Caucasian conservatives. How come they aren't taking the lead on that? How come it has to be Brandon Tatum that's coming to the forefront to defend the other kids? Again, this shouldn't be a white thing, a white or a black thing. These are kids. Like I've been saying, that these are just children. These parents are just looking for answers in this. Why Brandon Tatum need to go down there and is trying to not only tarnish the parents' reputation, but he's making this really worse for the boys. Like, they're not even supposed to be talking. Why the parents cleared it for them to talk to Brandon Tatum, I couldn't begin to tell you. Like, that just doesn't make any type of sense to me. But one thing I did notice that he does is he tells half of the truth. He's always going to contort things to make it to where he has to be right. And there has to be like a disorder that's connected to that. Not only that, let me tell you guys this other thing that I've been seeing. The brothers, they're all nut riding him right now. They are on Brandon Tatum's nuts. And I guess because it gets engagement. And I don't know if like a lot of you guys follow Brandon Tatum, but his followers were like on his top at one point, like with the whole Israel thing was going down. And I've noticed that he really stopped talking about the whole Israel thing because they were calling him some terrible names. They were calling him Talmud Tatum, and they were saying that the Jews are paying him, da 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 da, all this other stuff, but they were on his top. So I guess he needed to shift gears. But bruh, you need to be worrying about what's going on in Texas. You are a Texan native. You're talking about, why am I having to fly all the way to Mississippi? You didn't have to. You did not have to incorporate yourself in that. That has nothing to do with you. You just seen an opportunity to line your pockets, and you're benefiting off of the back of not only those boys, but also Nolan Wells' death, while, tarnishing his parents' reputation also. In my opinion, I believe that with Tatum getting involved in this, that probably has to do with something surrounding these phone calls that Miss Christine has been getting to her job, and them leaving bad reviews because he involved himself. It's like everything he touches turns to crap. Like, I don't know. He's a despicable person. Brandon Tatum is a disgusting person. And like I told you guys, the brothers, they're nut riding him. Like, whatever clips Brandon Tatum is putting out, they're sharing it, and they're just automatically agreeing with him. Like, do you guys need engagement that bad, or do you need to show like you have some sort of allegiance just because y'all have somewhat of similar views and that y'all are like somewhat in the same space as far as like this political thing goes? Like, I just think that's corny. Like, none of these dudes is holding him accountable that's on the conservative side. Like, I think I seen one guy, and Poetic Flacco had shared this video. I can't remember his name, but he's on the right also. He's a black guy, and he was like, nah. Like, he's not rocking with Brandon Tatum, and he even sees that this is not a race thing. Brandon Tatum is making this a race thing. But I wanted to get into the play that I see that's going on. I always see that it's going on. Ever notice that when these cases, let me back it up a bit. I'm not going to say we all. We know that people have their lives taken away from them. Some of us have been victims of it ourselves, so it's personal to us. But somebody like me, in my case, my brother's murder has gone unsolved. We don't know anything that's happened. But that wasn't important. And it wasn't important because more than likely the skin color isn't what the media wants to see. I'm pretty sure a lot of us know situations like that. Like in our town, like we'll hear about something going on, but it's either white on white or black on black or Hispanic on Hispanic. If it's Hispanic and black, you're not going to see it. You're really not going to see it. They'll touch on it, then it's out of the news. But as quick as it came, it's gone like that. Let it be white and black. It doesn't matter which way it goes. Let it be white and black. It's gonna make headlines, and it's gonna get a rise out of people. A case like this, just like with the Carmelo Anthony situation. Ever notice that these people be having high-powered jobs or like really good jobs? Have you guys ever noticed that? So, let me be a little bit ignorant right now. I can't help but to think that this is somewhat of a ritual. These people have high-powered jobs. Their case seems to outshadow everybody else's, even though we see these things go on in communities, we see things on the news, but for some reason, certain cases become high profile. And then we learn that their parents, they always have like these really, really good jobs. Like they appear to have it together. I find that interesting. And when you see white and black on the screen, that gets people talking. That I believe that is part of the ritual to get that violence incited. And I believe somebody like Officer Tatum, this is my opinion, allegedly, He's a puppet. They're pulling the strings on him because he has a larger platform and he's able to invoke this type of emotion out of his followers. Have you guys noticed these things? And this is why I try not to get caught up in those cases, because I see the play. I believe, me personally, I just believe that it's a ritual. I believe these things are ritualistic. It's never a situation where the father is a truck driver and the mom is working at Shoney's or something like that. These people always have really good jobs. They tend to live in really nice neighborhoods, and you're able to call their jobs and leave bad reviews, and it affects them. Look at his name was Warren. Look at his parents. They're going out of their way to raise money, and they already have money. These people are well-off individuals, but they're raising money because they don't want to spend their money, of course. But it's like, where is that money really going to? These people always set up these GoFundMes or these Give, Send, Goes, but is the money really going towards the case? Or is something going on the back end? This is why I pay attention to these things. I wait, and then I just start drawing my conclusion from them, because it's a ritual. In my opinion, I think these things are rituals. But you guys let me know, because I could be wrong in this whole thing. But I'm just paying attention. This is why I haven't been on here. I've been watching to see how this plays out. But yeah, that's the conclusion that I have come to so far. Let me hear what you got. Drop it down in the comments. Be sure to like this and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a great day.